Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Appa will be uploading minimum 4 videos every week on every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. Malaysian time, 7 p.m. at night. You're going to find Appa's new video. And for the past 2.5 years, Appa has made over 600 videos on my Cooking Appa YouTube channel. So feel free to take a look when you are free, just to get some cooking ideas. You don't have to follow my methods of cooking. Yeah, there's no rules in Appa's kitchen. Now today, my wife has some friends coming over, so Appa decided to make some hainanese chicken rice for everyone. There are a few elements to form this hainanese chicken rice. We have the chicken, the chicken soup, and also the rice, and not forgetting the chili dip. So what I'm going to do here to make it easier for you to follow, that we are going to do step by step. So first of all, I'm going to show you how I cook the chicken. Then while waiting for the chicken, we will do something else, right? So you can actually follow my steps. You won't be wasting your time. Okay, now I have 2 kg free range chicken here. You don't have to use free range chicken. It's really up to you. This is actually one of my favorite free range chicken. It's called ma cao ji. Very nice, but quite expensive. It is 1 kg 25 ringgit. This is 2 kg. This chicken is 2 kg, so it costs us 50 ringgit for one chicken, which is easily more than double of a normal farm chickens. Yeah. So anyway, the meat is sweet and the meat is also very muscular and not too fatty. And from our experience, after it is cooked, the broth coming out is actually very sweet. Yeah. So wash the chicken nicely. If you want to, you can also put a light, sprinkle a little bit of coarse salt on the surface and gosok, you know, just do like that and clean it off and wash it under running water. And then now, one of the secrets that why is it the hainanese chicken outside it is always more tender than how we did at home is because the secret is actually use the whole chicken. The secret is use the whole chicken. Like at home, most of the time actually when we want to make hainanese chicken rice, we won't be using the whole chicken because you can't finish it. It's too much. So sometimes some people may use a chicken thigh or half chicken. Now, the moment you use a chicken that is already cut away, then you are going to lose the chicken juices when it is cooking. Okay, this is why if you want to make your chicken tender, one of the secret is use whole chicken. Yeah, use whole chicken. Of course, right after it is cooked, you also have to put it into icy water to stop the cooking process. That will also help to make your chicken more tender. All right. So I also have a bit of chicken innards here, the kidney, the liver, the heart. Later I will put it in to cook together, and probably later I will take it out earlier. And we have I have 2 stalks of green spring onion and about 5-6 pieces of old ginger here, sliced. So let's start with making cooking our chicken and the chicken broth. Right, so make sure you have a pot that can actually fit your whole chicken in. Put in the water. Later halfway I may have to actually turn it over. Actually the best is a pot that can actually make your whole chicken fully submerged under the water. That would be the best, but it's not easy because this chicken here is 2 kg, which is very big. If it's 1.5, then no problem for this particular size. The pot I'm using is size 26. So I'm putting the chicken feet as well, the innards, the heart and the liver, spring I almost say spring chicken, spring onion, few pieces of ginger, old ginger. And now first thing we are going to bring it to a boil. We will come back shortly when it is boiling. As you can see, it started boiling. And then you will see a lot of brownish forms. So you want to use a sieve to remove all those brownish forms. Right, after that, what we can do is I'm going to close the lid and tune down to medium low and let it simmer for at least minimum for this size 40 minutes lah. If it's about 1.5 kg, I would say less than 30 minutes, but this 2 kg, I will give it about close to 30 to minimum 30 to 40 minutes. I will check later and I will show you how to check whether it is cooked inside or not, because it is not cut, right? So you can't see inside. I will show you how to check later. Yeah. While waiting for the chicken, let's prepare the rice. Get ready the rice, I should say. Now, so I will be cooking for 6 persons. So usually, I forgot to on the light. Sorry. Usually, we will measure. This is the rice cup that comes together with the rice cooker. Usually we will measure half cup for 1 person. So 6 person, 3 full cups. It's okay to cook a little bit more rice for chicken rice because it's so super fragrant. 1, 2, 3. All right. So after we have measured the rice, remember what Uncle Roger said about cooking rice? First of all, we have to wash the rice. Right, everyone talks about Uncle Roger now, right? So let's wash the rice. So usually I will wash my rice probably about 2 to 3 rounds minimum. Put some water here. Okay, then you can actually do this. And then pour away the milky water. This way, besides cleaning the rice, you will be also reducing the starch. Same thing again. Pour away the milky water. One more round. If I still see the rice water is still quite milky, then I will keep on washing. Usually 2 to 3 times is good enough. This should be the last round. See, it's not as milky as before already. So just pour away this round. All right. And I'm going to put one round of water to let it soak for about 10-20 minutes. Just let it soak while waiting for the rice, for the chicken broth. After preparing the rice, I still got time, so I'm going to start preparing the chili paste. Now, I am going to recommend you one secret ingredient that some shop actually added into their chili paste. Of course, many of you will be telling, some of you may be shouting, "Appa, I know, those chickens, hainanese chicken rice seller add in the broth, the chicken broth." Yes, I know about the chicken broth. I'm what I'm referring to here is something different. Is this thing. the pineapple. Pineapple, yes. Add some pineapples into your chili paste, your garlic hainanese chicken chili paste. It will really give it some natural sweetness and also some natural sourish flavor. You will love it, trust me, you will love it. Yeah, the acidic flavor coming from the pineapple is somewhat different than what you will get from calamansi or vinegar. By the way, you can also add some calamansi or vinegar into this particular chili paste. Yeah, it's optional. I like to make this and then I will add some light soy sauce together with it. So, and I like my chili paste to be very garlicky. Yeah. So, about 3 tablespoons of pineapple, about 8 pieces of red chili, 8 pieces of bird eye chili. Of course, if you don't take spicy, you can actually exclude. You can exclude the bird eye chili and use all the big chili. Up to you. I have about 4 centimeters of old ginger. Remove the skin. About 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. I want this to be garlicky. This is supposed to be a garlicky chili paste, okay? And 2 pieces of shallot. Blend everything in, and that's it. Of course, we will put it a bit of salt and sugar. So I have my blender here. This is a handheld blender. So first of all, you put in the chili. I cut the big chili into smaller sizes, which is to help and ease the blending process. You can also de-seed, yeah. So the bird eye chili, the shallot, the ginger, garlic. Not sure if I put enough garlic or not. I can put a little bit more actually, but it's okay. Today we have pineapple. I always forgot about this pineapple. I've made few rounds of hainanese chicken video, but always forgot about this pineapple thing. I learned it from one very famous shop from Johor Bahru. Okay, I will add in some water. Don't add in too much water first because some of it will release water, like pineapple will also release water. So we will blend and then add in more water later, and also the salt and sugar a bit later. I want to see the consistency first. Let's see the consistency. Okay. Okay, I definitely can add more water here. Let me give it some salt. Okay, about a teaspoon of salt. About 2 teaspoons of sugar. Sugar can be a bit more, just to mellow down the spiciness. And also, I can give it a bit of vinegar still. It's optional, up to you. Or you can put in calamansi. I don't have calamansi with me today, so I'm adding a little bit of, just a little bit of white vinegar. About 1 teaspoon. You can adjust the sourish later when you are eating it. Don't worry. And I'm going to add in a little bit more water. It can be quite watery for this chili. It's okay. If you are eating the ones from the chicken store outside, is even more watery. Because nowadays chili is very expensive, by the way. Okay, it's basically done. Here's our very garlicky hainanese chicken chili paste. Just to show you how the chili paste looks like. Okay, I actually prepare a bit more so that I can put it into the glass bottle and keep it in the fridge to eat with fried fish also can. Many other things will go very well with this very garlicky chili paste. Alright, finally, after the chili, my chicken and the chicken has been simmering under medium-low heat for the past 40 minutes. If you find the soup overflow, you can actually open it a little bit, just like this. Okay, give it some gaps, then it will not overflow. So let's look at the chicken stock right now. Oh, look at how beautiful it is. So how do you know whether it's fully cooked inside or not? Because it's the whole chicken. One easy way is actually to you get a chopstick. Look for the thickest point, the thickest portion of the chicken. Usually is from the thigh, okay? And then poke inside, and take it out. Take out your chopstick. See whether there's any blood coming out from here. If you see blood coming out, then this chicken is not yet cooked inside. Like this one, you don't see any blood coming out already. It is definitely fully cooked. Let me try the other side. So, oops. This is a bit too hard. Right? But you don't see any blood coming out? No? Okay? It's definitely fully cooked, this chicken. Maybe 30 minutes is enough. But I just want to play safe. Okay, it's basically done. Look at the beautiful chicken soup. All this chili oil coming out. Yeah, you know why is it a chicken soup is very sweet? It is not from the bone, it is not from the skin, it is not from the meat, it is actually from the chicken fat. Yeah, that's the natural sweetness. So, the next thing we are going to do, it is to prepare 1 pot of cold water with ice, because you don't want to overcook your chicken. Let me zoom out, adjust the angle for you. We're going to stop the chicken from continue cooking inside. Ooh. And put it inside icy cold water. Use cold water plus ice. So people say by doing this way you are going to preserve the tenderness of the chicken meat. Actually, the real reason is even because the chicken still has some heat retention within the chicken itself. So the moment you lift out from the chicken broth, it is still continue cooking. So if it still continue cooking, then the meat will get harder and harder. This is why we need to put it into icy water to get rid of the heat retention so that it will not continue cooking anymore. This is why by putting it into icy water, it can help to preserve the chicken tenderness. Okay, so whatever you do with your while you are cooking, try to learn why. Try to learn why. It is only when you know why, that is the time where you can actually know how to control your cooking result in a better manner. So basically our chicken is ready. So the chicken and the broth is ready. Now we can actually make use of the broth to start making the rice. Let's give it a bit of oil here. If you have actually the best is chicken oil. I don't have any chicken fat with me. Okay, the best is actually using chicken fat. Yeah. This chicken is too fat. It's too muscular. It doesn't have fat. So you will need 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger, 1 tablespoon of chopped shallot. We're going to saute it. Until the fragrance come out. By the way, like I mentioned earlier, if you have chicken fat, that is better, but don't put too much chicken fat inside. If you put it too over, the whole rice will feel very greasy. Yeah, well, very greasy. But don't worry, we still have the chicken broth, which is going to flavor the rice eventually. Okay. Now we can actually add in the rice that we soaked just now, remember? I have removed the most of the water just now, but still have a bit of water inside. Ah, yeah. It's okay. I'll just add a bit lesser water later. You don't supposed to see all this water, right? It's a mist. So we are going to fry this for a couple of minutes, and we will put a pinch of salt inside as well. Let me repeat. It shouldn't have this water here. Okay. I'm giving a pinch of salt inside. Okay. Next thing, it is to move over this rice over to your rice cooking pot. Okay, I'm going to move everything over to the rice cooking pot. Okay, the rice is inside. Next we put is this is pandan leaf. Okay, pandan leaf, and then chicken broth. This is the chicken broth. So how much chicken broth to put? Very simple. The ratio should be somewhere around 1 to 1.1, meaning 1 cup of rice, 1.1 cup of water. Of course, here we are not using, instead of using normal plain water, we are using chicken broth. Yeah, this is why. And this is why your rice is going to be very, very fragrant, because you are using the chicken broth to cook it. After that, we can put it into your rice cooker and let it cook. So my rice cooker will take about 40 minutes. Right? While waiting for my rice, that's why I said there's a lot of steps. So you can try to follow my orders of cooking, then probably you won't be wasting time, alright? So just now there are still some chicken food and some innards inside, and ginger and onion. I already removed them out, take it out. And I have some, this is 1/4 of cabbage. You can put in winter melon as well, up to you what kind of veggie. You can use Chinese cabbage as well, up to you. Now, really totally up to you what kind of veggie you like. I like Chinese cabbage to go with this. Remember, just from beginning until now, we haven't added any salt yet. So actually this is the time where I'm going to put in some salt to do some add to taste. Okay. That's all I'm going to add. And Perhaps few dashes of white pepper towards the end. And the chicken soup is done. I'm not going to put in the white pepper here because later my daughter is going to drink this as well. They are kids today, so I will put in the white pepper in the individual bowl later. Chicken soup is done. After the soup, we still got things to do. We need to make some sauce for the hainanese chicken. We will start with about 2 tablespoons of light soya sauce, a little bit, a drop or 2 drops of sesame oil, to give it a bit more flavor. I'm going to add in some fried garlic, a little bit of salt, little bit of sugar, one more thing, I need some chicken broth as well. Right? Dilute it with chicken broth. Actually, the chili, you can also dilute it, further dilute it with some chicken broth. Up to you, yeah? And mix it all up. Make sure the salt and sugar is nicely dissolved. Then it's basically done. Okay. Alright, the rice is finally done. So here's the hainanese chicken rice here, very, very flavorful. And this is actually not the whole chicken, it's about close to 3/4. And when I cut the chicken just now, it actually is a little bit soft. So I think probably even for 2 kg, I don't have to cook until 40 minutes. 30 minutes should be enough. Yeah, 30 minutes should be enough. So after that, I put some cucumber for garnishing underneath. And also after cutting the chicken, I actually add in the sauce just now on top of the chicken. And we have some innards here, some kidney, some liver, some heart. And then not forgetting, this is our chicken soup. We usually will eat it together. This is the dark soya sauce and also our our chili paste. There you go. Very simple, but it took me close to 2 hours because of the cooking time of the chicken and the cooking time of the rice. If not, actually everything should be done within 1.5 hours. Alright, I hope you like my video. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy your dinner with your family and friends too. Thank you. Bye bye.